only gonna be on for like another hour, and I'm gonna probably try to go fuck to bed.
Fiesta Reflection.
Fuck.
Yo, it's MLG. Fuck that guy.
Slayer. Lost the lead.
I only had a sword. It only spawned me with a sword.
Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
Just got a shotgun guy with a plasma rifle. But he was really dumb.
Revenge.
Can you stop spawning me with fucking plasma fucking launcher and a laser? Nobody wants this.
A sword and a needle rifle.
Things that don't explode.
A hammer and a shotgun. I've got things that explode. They're called grenades.
Double kill.
Just got two sword guys back to back.
It gave me a grenade launcher because it heard me talking shit.
Sorry. And the plasma repeater is just trash. Or not the plasma repeater, the plasma launcher. That time it spawned me with the
Speaking of
plasma
plasma
repeater, yeah.
Repeater and the such a garbage fucking game.
Part of action sec, so... Oh hey, that's worthless. A sword and a shotgun. I don't even know what happened there. Hey, two rocket launchers. Goddamn plasma repeaters. Or plasma launchers. I'm never going to stop making that mistake.
God damn it, I just wanna fucking live for 2 seconds. God, I hate fucking Fiesta.
Well, you know what, Tigron? You can't always get what you want. Well. I should have warned you that that was stuck to me, by the way.
Are you fucking
stuck,
kidding me?
they stuck them to you, really? At least it doesn't do damage to my hey, fuel rod gun. That's better than nothing.
Five minutes remaining.
A shotgun and a needler. Guy camping up top with the fuel rod gun. You know what, maybe I should unqueue for action sec.
Wouldn't it be great if it was Smith and fucking Fiesta in here? Whatever the first one was that we started. Like, what happened to fun game types? Like, everybody has a sword and shit like that.
Yeah, what did happen to Swords? Swords was fun.
Like, there was nothing better than fucking free-for-all 8-man sword matches.
I guess because Swords is exclusive to like free-for-all playlists.
I'd love to see if they had a team variant too.
Yeah, that would make too much sense. Fiesta just destroys my KD, so I'm unqueuing action sec. We're queued up for snipers. I don't mind snipers.
Do what?
I said we're queued up for snipers. I don't mind snipers.
I don't mind it, but I'm garbage at snipers. I don't know why, because it's not that different from fucking
For
SWAT.
some reason, playing with Amanda and Maverick and all them yesterday, I was constantly top of the leaderboards playing snipers of all things. Yeah. He left chat. God, they're all using the same emblem.
They're probably all new, considering they're also all using 117.
Capture the flag. Defense.
Also, for some reason, I thought we were playing high ground on Halo 3 for some reason.
Weird. This map does have a
Also, he
surprisingly similar vibe to High Ground, doesn't it?
A bit, yeah. Also, that bruh guy didn't actually leave. Or, he did now? But I killed him, whatever. Like, he was shooting at me. I killed him.
Don't question it.
Whatever. Yeah, it's not important. I would just sit back here and protect the flag with the rocket launcher.
Tyrone, you stole my kill there. I was focusing that guy so hard. My nade went perfectly into that window and for some reason did no damage to him. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like how 343 has made, like, side content stuff just as important. And, like, it's all a continuation of, like, the main story, too, and that's the worst part of it. Like, the Tomb Raider reboot did that, and that's, like, super annoying, because they killed off, like, main characters and stuff between the games in side content.
I don't necessarily mind that they have important things, or important content, outside of the games. However, I do find it a little interesting that they have decided to, like, you know, kill off important characters and
30
things
seconds
and
remaining.
stuff like that. Like the Didact, for
Yeah.
instance. Like, we all thought he was dead.
And then they
Until
brought
they're
him
like,
back,
nope,
and then they killed him
actually
off
he
again.
wasn't. Yeah, only to say that even apparently Chief's line about it was like we probably haven't seen the last of him.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, what a way to, like, just go, yeah, we may retcon that in the future, but until we do, he's actually dead now.
Round over.
So
2 of them left, wow. Yeah, it's really irritating from, like, a player standpoint for someone who doesn't really care or ingest the side content,
Capture the flag.
to have that,
Offense.
like, if you want the full story, you have to read this, or you have to engage in this. It's like, no, that's... Anyone can tell you that that's a bad decision.
First strike.
I think the games should be fairly self-contained, but there should be extracurricular
Like,
shit.
I understand that. That's not what I'm
books.
arguing. Like, if you want to do a spin-off, or you want to do
Flag taken.
a prequel thing,
Flag
like Contact
dropped.
Harvest and all of those books, like,
Flag
that's...
taken.
Yes, like, go for it. Do
Flag
that.
dropped.
It's the moment you,
Well,
like,
flag
make
taken.
it...
Flag
It's the
dropped.
moment that you take it and basically make it like you don't
Flag
know the full
taken.
story unless you unless you read
Flag
this.
dropped.
Like, for the games.
And
Flag taken.
I do have an issue with that. Like, while I disagree that Bungie's
captured.
stance of
Round
no, the books
over.
don't matter, we're gonna do our own thing, fuck you. While I feel that was incorrect, the
Capture the flag.
doing what
Defense.
343 is doing is a little bit too drastic in the opposite direction.
It's not just drastic in the
there's-
opposite direction. It's like the worst decision that you can possibly do there.
First strike.
I feel like a nice balance in the middle. Like, and sure, they can extrapolate on things that happen in the games. That would be just fine. I mean, the book The Flood did that. It was literally the book about the Halo 1. Don't get me wrong, Halo 1 was already out and everybody knew it by the time the book came out, but it was a fantastic book about, you know, not only the events of the game, but also extra bullshit.
Yeah.
To the point where even the arcade game Halo Fireteam Raven taps into some of the events of that.
Yeah, and that's a completely other thing. Like Gundam 00, one of my favorite Mobile Suit Gundam series. Like, they have the season, they have the second season, and then they have all this additional, like, manga content, and all the manga content comes, like, before or as side stories during, and none of it's, like, none of it's from the actual, like, you're not missing anything, you know what I mean?
Kinda. Excel World did this, where
They had, like, spin-off manga
They
and
had
stuff.
Sorta. They've had manga. They have actual novels apparently. And
Game
I haven't
over.
researched enough to.
Okay.
Wow. And I haven't done enough research to know what exactly is the canon stuff.
Hey, I didn't die that game.
But I do know the anime is Like the whole first season's great, but the problem I have with the anime is it establishes a goal that somewhere in the middle of it, it seems like they're about to hit it,
Yeah.
right? And then a new antagonist comes into the game, throws a wrench into fucking everything, and they spend the next half of the anime um, taking care of him. And when they take care of him, they still haven't finished their initial goal. But that's it. That's the anime. Then, in order to there's a movie that they came out with at one point. Half of the movie is a recap of the anime. The rest of it happens like way down the line, and if you want to know what actually happens, you have to read the books. It's like, what
Yeah,
the
they
fuck?
did that with Love, Chinibyo and Other Delusions, the anime. They did like a movie thing where half the movie was a recap.
Like, I'd be okay with half the movie being in a recap, but then the next half of the movie being shit that I'm not going to understand because I haven't read the books.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Like, actually fuck off. So,
Gain the
I was
lead.
upset about that, and to an extent, Halo's sort of gone down a hole like that. Oh, I was too...
I like that it's a fun game, but it's like they really made me not care about like Halo 5 and stuff.
You know, and I think that's where, for me, Halo 4 and
Sword
5...
guy in blue base, by the way.
aren't as bad because I started off reading the books along with playing the games. And sure, I don't know a lot of the stuff that Halo 4 and 5 cover and stuff in between outside of things I've heard since then and read since then, but
There's like 3 of them in blue base right now.
there were just things that were covered within the novels and things that I think it's good to see
There was the sword guy.
a bit of care taken towards bringing them into the lore. Because as I always understood it, and apparently this isn't the case, because I mean, I understand the games are the most important thing, blah blah blah, story, you know, under Bungie's rule. But my understanding was the books were basically signed off on, like, yeah, this is, you know, official, this is what really happened, okay, cool, you know, that's been established. And apparently that's not the case, which makes me sad. Like, it's where, like, the events of, like, the book, The Fall of Reach fucking pissed me off so bad. Or the game Reach, rather, pissed me off so bad because of the book. Because Bungie didn't give a shit about the book.
Yeah, there needs to be like an in-between here between the two studios, and the fact that like neither seems to get it.
It seems like 343 gets it too much. It's like, oh, people want all this extra lore? Sure, we'll just make it fucking mandatory.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Halsey's Journal was an amazing
Yeah, it was really interesting.
thing. Because,
That's like the one thing of Halo that I actually read.
well, see, like, I enjoyed it even more because, like I said the other day, there were events that happened in the book that were described in other books that, you know, that came out, and seeing it directly from her, or reading it directly from her perspective as a sort of journal sort of idea is super cool for me on that.
I only have 3 kills? What? I thought I was doing really good. I think someone's just been jacking all of my kills this entire time. 'Cause I have noticed I've gotten...
Yeah, there was definitely some things that were mentioned in Halsey's journal that I was like, oh my god, I remember that. Like, so it was good that like those events actually were taken into consideration, and put into that version of the story. He's dead.
I need help.
I'm gonna have to read through Halsey's journal again sometime.
Same. It's like I sold Halo Reach, but I still have the I still have all the limited edition parts of it. Because fuck no, I'm not getting rid of that.
Killing spree.
Oh yeah, no, I've got all my crap.
I was so happy when I got my Darth Malgus statue for Star Wars: The Old Republic, but it's like the game tanked so hard when it first came out that like it's completely irrelevant. And that's like the moment that I decided that I just don't want to that was the moment that I decided that I didn't really want to you know, buy Legendary Edition stuff anymore.
I really want the Cyberpunk one, but unless they started selling more, they like they were all sold out. Plus, like,
Sniper on my X.
it's not that important. It's just it was just they had like some neat knickknacks that I kind of wanted.
It's just not worth it. Like, everyone thinks that it's really cool, but it's like, usually the statues that they include with it are like really low quality stuff anyway.
Well, I didn't even give a shit about the statue. Fuck the statue. It was the other shit that came with it that I was more interested
You're
in.
better off just like spending the $50-$60 to buy like a standalone resin statue or something like that, something really high quality.
Yeah. Yeah, it was mostly the other stuff that came with the Cyberpunk Special Edition that I wanted. The statue I would have like pulled out, went, huh, neat, and put back in the box, and never saw it light again.
One shot on my X.
Nowhere near that.
No one was apparently.
Shit. Yeah. I'm super fucking hyped for Cyberpunk though. Like, I'm gonna be
5
super
minutes
upset
remaining.
if it comes out and it's just a game that I hate. But
I'm hyped for it, but I still, like, it's just as PJ was saying, like, it's the same with CD Projekt Red, you know, if they're shitty developers, I'm not gonna buy their product. Like, if they treat their staff like garbage, I'm not gonna support them. I don't think anyone should.
I haven't heard anything that they treat their staff poorly.
It was
but
like the whole crunch thing with The Witcher that he was talking about. Which,
Yeah,
I mean,
but I think
some
The Witcher
crunch
was
is
also-
okay, but, like, it really depends on how you treat your staff. Like, I don't buy Ubisoft products anymore. I stopped doing that before these sexual harassment allegations came out. But you know what? I would not change the fact that I just absolutely, like,
3 people we fucked you up, bro.
backing out from that guy. He's way too loud. Like, I would not
So-
change the fact at all that I don't buy Ubisoft products. Because, I mean, this stuff just makes everything worse. Like, not only are their games just bad, but, like, with all these allegations and stuff, it's like, I don't want to support them as developers. I don't want to support Activision Blizzard as developers, which is why, like, no matter how much I think the new Modern Warfare looks cool, I don't want to, like, buy it because Activision Blizzard and all the stuff that they've pulled in recent years.
I mean, I don't buy Ubisoft games because I thought they were garbage. And, like, that's outside of everything else. Like, I don't, like, by the time all of the that stuff started coming to light, that was relevant. Like, it's not cool, but like, I was already not buying their garbage.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, with Cyberpunk,
Thank you, Spawn.
and, huh?
I just got Spawn killed.
Oh. With things like Cyberpunk, like, I haven't heard anything about the company being hard on the devs and shit.
Well, with CD Projekt Red.
Yeah. If anything, it sounds like they're like trying to strive to actually like give a shit and make a game.
I think it depends on, like, is this BioWare magic, or is this, like... You know what I mean?
Well, it took them like what 5 years for the game to like actually be announced. Like, they announced it and then radio fucking silence until a couple years ago, where they finally released another trailer. It was like, yep, we've been hard at fucking work, and didn't want to share anything until it was ready, and then didn't even put a release date on it. It's like, yeah, it'll be out when it's fucking out, so shut the fuck up. And to me, that made it sound like, okay, like, yeah, eventually they do have to churn out a product, and eventually they're going to have to put a release date on it, but they want to make sure that they're getting things done the way they want to, rather than the way they have to.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's part of the... Well, CD Projekt Red used to, like, not be a publicly shared company, but it is now. So they've got to fall in line with what the shareholders want these days.
Yeah, well, I also think with, like, Witcher, I don't know enough about the Witcher dev cycle, but, I don't know any other games they've made outside of the Witcher series.
They've made a few, but I don't know what...
And I know they've had to make a few, but for the most part... And, I think there was a learning process through all of it.
I fell.
And which is partially where the whole Cyberpunk being pretty hush hush for a while. Said I don't know enough about the company to like say anything for certain, but that's just my speculation based off of things I've seen.
Yeah. I think it's really hard to tell exactly what's going on right now in terms of, like, crunch and all that.
Yeah.
Like, if they're even dealing with it right now.
Well, supposedly the game was playable even at the, like, it could have released when they said it was going to release. When they pushed it back first time. But they wanted to polish it up a bit more, and this, that, and the other thing. And they gave a long-ass time. Like, supposedly the game, front to back, was finished. You could play through it just fine. No problems. But they gave themselves several extra months for polish.
Yeah.
And either that's an extreme level of OCD by somebody who's whipping the fucking poor devs into, cleaning it the fuck up, or that's a passion project of we want to do it right and we want to make sure it's right out the gate.
Unfortunately, we just don't know, and time will tell, like, what the correct answer is.
Pretty much.
But it makes me, like, not
Pretty
want to pick
much.
the game up at launch until we know the facts for sure, especially after hearing what we have about The Witcher 3 and their crunch.
I'll be picking it up at launch. But I understand what you're saying. I'm personally more worried about, just since it's an RPG and all, me not enjoying it, because I'm just not a fan of RPGs.
Yeah.
But like Skyrim was okay.
You are very
and
weird like that.
The way they talked about, I just don't like skill tree shit. Like, one reason I like Halo is because it's my skill, my personal skill. How well can I aim this gun? And you know that I'm not. My level means fuck all outside of I've played Halo way too fucking much, and that's what I like about arena shooters like Halo and Unreal Tournament and Quake. One thing I didn't like about Destiny was because it was kind of more about the shit that you've grinded to unlock.
Yeah, I didn't like that about Destiny either. I didn't mind Destiny, but like after Shadowkeep came out, the game seemed to be drastically different, and I didn't enjoy that at all.
Basically, it just boils down to I want to be good at a game because I'm good at the game, not because I've spent some arbitrary amount of time acquiring a thing.
Yeah.
And that's really the basis of why I don't really like RPGs. Because they don't I mean, of course it's a little bit different because most of them are single player shit, blah blah blah, and personal skill doesn't really matter. It is about leveling up your character, but it's just not something I enjoy. Skyrim did it in a way that was enjoyable, and the way that CD Projekt Red have talked about Cyberpunk's skills stuff and everything like that makes it sound like it's going to be something I can stomach.
Yeah, I just don't know.
But we'll
And
see.
like, it's also a factor of like how well is it going to run on my machine. I've only got like a 1060.
Yeah, I don't think the specs have come out yet.
Yeah. Reach snipers this time. And probably the worst map for snipers. Like, quite literally, this is probably genuinely the worst sniper map I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not great.
Slayer. Gained the lead. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
I don't know why, I just don't feel as accurate in Halo 3.
Gained the lead.
Might be something to it. I felt that way in the beta. I didn't feel that way,
Gained the lead.
but I do feel like something's not quite right.
In Halo 3, yeah.
I just,
It just
but I
feels
can't
off.
point it out.
I'm
Lost
surprised we
the
got
lead.
2 sniper games in a row, given everything that's queued up.
Tied the leader. Gained the
happens.
lead.
But yeah, it's a little surprising. Especially 2 sniper games in a row in 2 different
Yeah.
games.
Gained the lead.
I do shoot better with the Reach Sniper for some
Same.
reason.
And I'll probably shoot even better with the Halo 4 sniper. If it plays like I
Probably.
remember.
Lost the lead.
I mean, I was just pinging X with the fucking Halo 5
That's
sniper.
like the number one reason that I absolutely
Tied
love the
Lost the lead.
Halo 2 Anniversary BR. I seem to do fantastic with it. Like, I can nail
'Cause
every
it's the
single...
Halo 4 VR.
Yeah, I can land every
Tied the
single hit
leader.
with it.
The BR in 343's games does
Lost
seem to
the
have a tighter
lead.
spread. A much tighter spread.
I'm just getting cross-shot by everything right now.
Tied the leader.
Get it, Tigron.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Lost
Shit.
the lead.
It's One up on my X.
Got him.
Nice.
I do have to zoom in for everything, though. I just don't have the accuracy otherwise.
Depends on the shot I'm making.
Like, I just can't nail...
personally.
I can't nail no scopes.
I'm better with the reach sniper than I am with any other sniper. The Halo 1 sniper is unforgiving.
The Halo 1 sniper? Yeah, but the Halo 1
Oh,
sniper
yeah.
has a 2x zoom. That kind of makes up for it.
No, it has nothing to do with the zoom. The aim is just unforgiving. Which is odd, because I used to fucking dominate with that thing. I guess it's just been years of...
Well, as they were saying,
Getting
as they were
used
saying
to
in that
being
video
baby.
earlier, like, it just plays differently than it did when it was
Well,
on.
I started on Halo PC, and MCC uses the PC code. So, for me, it's no different. It's actually the same. But I just can't do it anymore. However, I am curious to play Halo 1 on an actual Xbox, because apparently the 360 wasn't even an accurate experience. Which I find interesting.
I'm surprised.
I knew about...
Like, I thought it was developed for PC, but I guess it was developed for Xbox.
Yeah, it was Xbox first. It came out for PC like the next year.
I'm so glad for all of the stuff that we have these days with, like, simultaneous launch days and, like, all that stuff. If only we could put an end to exclusivity deals.
And they're getting there. It's taken a while, but they're getting there. At least on the console side.
This is great for getting that one challenge.
Ooh, you're right. See, I was actually like, I was gonna queue up for snipers, and I guess I was having a bad day because snipers wasn't happening for me the other day. I don't know how I'm gonna get the fucking pistol one. I guess I'll play Halo 1 SWAT or something.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I don't want to. I hate Halo 1 SWAT, but it's probably the best way to do it. The assault rifle, that's the one I'm not really sure about.
You'd have to
It's-
just queue up for
yuck.
something that's not Precision Slayer.
Yeah, and just never switch from the assault rifle, but like the assault rifle sucks.
It does. It's not as bad in Halo 3, though.
Eh.
Just wait for Halo 4 to come out. That stuff was all balanced to be pretty much identical. Like, in terms of damage
Yeah, but by
output.
then it might be a new season.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Damn it.
I don't know if it will, but... And it's the one that has the most kills required, too. It's 300.
Pistol
The other ones
requires
are like
500.
150. Does it
Yeah.
really? Are you serious? Fuck. That's way too much Halo 1 SWAT for me.
We can check. Real fast.
Yeah, I was about to say, I want to see how much my sniper...
I need 5 more
Uh,
multiplayer games to get MP3 Player 3.
I'm at 102 of 150 sniper, so that's good. It is 500 pistol. Jesus
Yep.
fuck. The shotgun, I have no idea how I'm gonna fucking get
Yeah,
either.
150 shotgun
easily.
kills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's no real easy way to do it. I only have 41.
How many more games do you got in you?
Oh, what time is it? It's 10:18. I'd like to hop off of here at like 10:30.
Alright, so at least one more game.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad I got the Puma.
Glad I could help. Glad we didn't have to actually fucking play matchmaking for it too.
that was nice. Although I don't mind Halo Anniversary. Not like you mind it. Because like you said, it's the
Yeah,
Halo
but that would
4
have been
VR.
a lot. And I mean a lot of trying to just sit and wait for that map to show up. Like,
I wish they would add the Halo Online stuff to this. That would be cool.
Slayer.
probably will never happen.
Just the map variants.
But it would be
The,
interesting.
the sandy avalanche and the snowy this.
Since they were Halo 2 or Halo 3, since it was basically Halo 3, yeah, I mean, we could possibly see them ported to Halo 3. Personally, I would like to see Halo 5 at MCC.
Yeah. We'll see what the future holds. Halo 5 is just not old enough yet, I don't think.
Well, they currently said they have no plans, and honestly, Halo 6 will definitely be out by the time Halo 5 is even a thought for MCC. But at that point, it's literally going to be the only Halo game. That's the first-person shooter side, anyway. That's not on PC. Halo 5 Forge doesn't.
Yeah. I'll agree there. Can I just say how grateful I am that with Halo 3 they decided to center the shield bar?
To be honest, I kind of like Halo 2's style shield more.
What, how it's above the radar?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I like the way it looks. But I like the way Halo 3's UI makes everything kind of angled in the way it does.
I just
Like
like the
it-
fact that it's in an easy-to-see location.
That's fair. I mean, there's a reason it stayed in the top middle since,
Yeah.
like, literally since then.
Yep.
But,
Come on, Tigron, get your shit together.
I don't know, I just... Aesthetically, I like the way... I like it being over the radar. God damn, I cannot feel it.
See, I'm more accurate with the Halo 2 BR as well. It's like exclusively a Halo 3 issue.
I'm just... I don't know, I have issues in Halo 2 for some reason. I don't remember having these issues on...
Yeah, I don't remember being this bad with the BR in Halo 3 on 360.
I don't either. I also don't remember having this much issue with Halo 2.
And you know what? I don't remember having this many issues with the BR in Halo Online either.
Yeah, don't know. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason Halo 2 on here feels different than Halo 2 Xbox and Halo 2 Vista.
Yeah.
I just can't do it as well as
It's got to be an issue specifically with Halo 3.
I mean, I just suck ass at it.
Kill from the grave.
I sort of blame Halo 3 onward for my poor performance in Halo 1 and 2 nowadays, though. Because it seems like there's been something they changed in 3 onward that 1 and 2 didn't have. And it throws me off. I don't know. Something's definitely off about 3.
Does this map have any power weapons besides the fucking sniper rifle?
I want to say there's rockets somewhere, but I don't remember where.
You know, I was just
There's a
saying that I was better with the
shotgun
BR in
somewhere.
this, but I just, like, got outshotted horribly. In spite of the fact that it said that the red dot was, like, over their head the entire time I was shooting.
I don't know how much I would trust that, because Halo 2 didn't have that in the first place.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was he?
And this was the only one with hit scan weapons, wasn't it?
None of them are hit scan, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure at least one of them was hit scan. And I'm pretty sure it was this one.
No, I actually read something online that said that that's false. Like, from a bunch of person. They might have been referring to Halo 3, but I could have sworn the comment was directed at Halo 3, and the Bungie person was like, actually, it's always been not hit scan. They've always been projectiles.
Yeah, I did not grade that game.
Yeah, I didn't do too good.
What do you say, one more?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
Well, between the two sessions, we've got an hour and a half of streaming done.
Nice.
And it'll go up on YouTube, and no one will watch it. Maybe I'll see if I can join a multi-channel network.
Be careful about that.
Well, it's not my day job, so... Oh, snipers.
Yeah, but I've heard bad things about
It
these ones.
really depends on who you join.
Gain the
Like,
lead.
Rich at Review Tech USA, he's grateful for his multi-channel network.
Gain the lead.
But there have been multi-channel networks that do try to take advantage of you and try to screw you over.
Fuck you, bitch.
Double kill.
Thank you, Dark Shadow. Love the My Hero Academia reference. It's a great show, Tigron. You should watch it.
I'll pass.
On My Hero Academia, really?
Something about it, like from things I've seen, just annoys the shit out of me. And Google tried hard to shove it down my fucking throat for a while.
It is the... It is the shonen anime right now. Like, My Hero Academia is basically the new Bleach and Naruto.
I didn't enjoy Naruto, and I haven't seen Bleach.
And, whoops. I just betrayed Spoofies.
disactivate the doll Easter egg.
Hmm.
But yeah, the shit, fuck.
Yeah, there was a reason I wasn't going down there.
Yeah, I didn't even see any of that. Yeah, Doodle was trying really hard to shove My Hero Academia down my fucking throat. I was just like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons it took me so long to get into Mass Effect. And let me tell you, it was not worth it. After I played Mass Effect, I was an immediate like fanboy of it. So you might actually be missing out on something good because it was just trying like
From the things I've seen of it, I'm not interested.
it's really good.
It's what I hear, but I'm just not interested.
Especially now that Deku can actually use his powers.
Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
Now, what I am hyped for is The World Ends With You anime.
Still haven't played it, still do not care.
I would at least watch the anime when it comes out because, I mean, it's got a good story.
Unfortunately, I
so-
can't do that. See, I'm already too preoccupied with the Dragon's Dogma anime.
I mean, it comes out like next year sometime, maybe even the 2022.
I think the exact
So-
same thing for the Dragon's Dogma one.
I'm preoccupied with an anime that's not even out yet. So I won't watch another anime that's not even
Yep.
out yet.
Pretty much.
You should admit it.
Tied the leader.
Let the record show it.
Lost the lead.
I need to finish playing through it on my Switch, because, yeah. It's a shit port. It's an absolute garbage port. But I'm gonna have to play through it.
Why?
Well, I've been wanting to play through it again for a long time anyway. And I never bothered really playing through the cell phone version.
Mm.
And this has all that content and more, so I might as well just play through this version. And, yeah. It just controls like shit. It's a port of the cell phone version. And when you have it in TV mode, it forces you to use a single Joy-Con.
Mm.
It'll actually turn off all Pro controllers that are connected
That's
at
weird.
the moment. You have to use the Joy-Con, but only one. Unless you play co-op, then you use the second Joy-Con to control the other character.
Mm.
And of course, I've been playing co-op by myself because it reminds me the closest of the DS experience. It's incredibly jank and not actually close, but it's probably the closest I'll get to doing it on this game. Unless I go back to play the DS version.
Mm.
So yeah,
I don't know. Anything that has been like a mobile phone game, I just don't really care
Tied
about.
the leader. Gained the lead.
I mean it was originally a DS game.
Okay. That's at least a little better.
It was, I mean, for what it was a revolutionary fucking game at the time.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Gained the lead.
Hey Tyron, there's a guy behind you. When you were up there.
Morning, guys.
Oh, and now Amanda decides to show up. And again,
Yay.
Discord
Oh.
doesn't notify me.
I was
Game
sleeping.
over.
Oh, no scope for the win.
Whose fault is that, Amanda?
My tired.
I got a new emblem, Amanda. It's a puma.
Like
The fuck was that? Alright, so you sure you don't want to stick around and play with us, Starground?
I really need to wind down to go the fuck to bed.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking a break too.
Like, I just got, like, this is the start of trying to get my sleep schedule back on track, and I really need to get it back on track.
taking a break and starting to forge that reach map.
Oh shit, I'm at 113 out of 150 sniper
Oh, nice.
shots.
What am I at right now? Let me see.
Or sniper kills, rather.
I am at 102 out of 150. Yep.
Nice.
I don't like any of the human camos for CE. Like, any of them.
Really? I like... For the pistol, I'm using Hazard Pay, but I actually like Great Journey. In fact, I like Great Journey on all the human ones. Although, right now I'm using...
I wish Brutal was available for human
Squirt
weapons.
for the assault rifle, because it just looks fucking ridiculous.
What am I supposed to pull up?
Like, it just looks
What?
absurd.
I don't like Great Journey. I wish
Oh,
I
okay.
wish Brutal was
Oh no,
available
I
for
don't
them.
know what. You don't tell me things.